Go.
Welcome everyone to Nazareth, here for round 3 of MMS IndyCar. Yes, I'm back in the booth for this series as it is quickly advancing. So, we have a lot of star drivers already making themselves out to be contenders for this prestigious championship. And some of them are at the back for this race. Ben Misery and Isabel Harvey both qualifying in the bottom
So we go.
15.
We're green.
So, we are green here racing. That's a fantastic start from the car on the outside.
It's
He's already put up into the race lead. That's the number 7 car of
no, it's number 33.
Sorry, number 33. I was looking at the wrong thing. And we got the number on 98 here under attack from the 19 on the outside.
Alexei Suominen and finally having a pretty good race after having 2 miserable rounds, retiring in Toronto. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, there's Whitaker. On to what looks like to be Granite. No, he's not Granite. It's 24. That's Andrew Taggart. I'm poopy.
I do apologise. My Wi-Fi is being very gay. I also don't have a very good knowledge of these cars, so I'm going to be saying more numbers than names.
It's fine.
So you'll just have to excuse that. We have got
Taggart is dropping down the field. We can see the Vito Regano.
Well, certainly at the front, we're seeing a lot less action in terms of 2 and 3 wide moments. But at the back, if you look in the shots, we can see a lot of 2 wide.
Yeah, there's Matthew Barton making his.
There's the Menard's car now, the Team Penske Menard's car.
That's Pennzoil.
Pennzoil, my bad. Absolutely dashing through the field.
Yeah, sorry for the lag spikes or drops in front. Oh dear, that was some contact. Stefan de Jong cutting into the line. Quite dangerous.
Big amount of contact there from the Andretti car, as they're now almost 3 wide. They are 3 wide going down the straight into the next corner. We've got the Napa car sandwiched.
That was Rainer Atkinson being pushed. Yeah, sorry for the frame rate drops. They happen due to the pit lane rendering, literally. Yeah, that camera angle isn't good, sorry. We're stuck with 1 camera angle for the whole race. Alrighty then, Sandra Gradin, after having a horrible season in FJ, still pushing for the field. And then we have the championship contender Ben Misery, started 29th, already up into P13.
Up 16 places, that's a very impressive start from him.
We might have a caution, or I am wrong.
Well, he's really stamping his authority though. We're only 5 laps completed. I think we do have a caution here.
Yeah, we do have a caution.
We do have a caution. Someone has gone off. Pace car is out, and that is Pascana.
Ripoli Pascana.
I presume something might have happened to that car because it is going very slowly at the back of the field.
What happened here? Oh my god!
Oh, there's a huge wreck coming onto the main straight.
It was 3 wide.
So it's 3 wide here. Oh my goodness.
Bishop, Sheffer, Valentine, and Nino Johnson.
Bishop has put 2 cars into the air, spinning around as well.
We can see Eastwood involved. No, I think that's Harvey.
One of the Penskes is in that. One of the Penskes is in that. One of the Schmidt-Petersons is in that. That's a big crash. That's a lot of cars eliminated towards the back of the field. We've got Nevermind involved, Valentine, as you already said, involved in that.
Let's see the onboard from Valentine.
He went straight into that outside wall, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got suspension damage from it.
No, that's not the camera I wanted, that's the camera I wanted on board.
He's already really high as he goes side by side there.
The lag spikes aren't helping me, aren't they?
Nope.
Yeah, but you can get the memo. Big die.
It's hard to make out. A lot of smoke, a lot of crashing. So let's see all the cars who are involved in that. So Valentine now into the pit lane. And I get the feeling his driveline is very damaged.
Yeah, as I said, the lag spikes in the pit lane. There's nothing I can do about them. Seems like the whole field pitted though. Yeah, the whole field just pitted. There's Yaya Tunde.
The lag from that pit lane is incredible.
Yeah, it's just the mod, having a high polygon count. No, okay.
Campo caught up in it as well.
There's Kraus, the Polish driver. Oh dear, yeah, it's fine.
So these guys are actually getting laps now.
Yeah. So
Valentine's lapped couple of them will be going.
The
We've
48
actually
has
got a
retired.
retirement. 48
Yeah.
has retired. If I check who that is Pietri, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's Egidius Pietri. You know, he was involved in the accident. I think the damage was just too much. Takashiro
Probably
still
some
leads.
suspension damage. So one of the Dreyer and Reinbold racing cars is gone from this race. We're still under caution here on lap 9 of 57.
And this
So
time
a long way to go still.
I will not cut the caution out as, well, I don't really see the point. They're showing the green flag. I guess it's just to indicate that there is no more debris and the safety car the pace car, sorry, might be coming in.
I don't know if the lapped cars are going to be unlapping themselves.
They might. Meanwhile, Matthew Barton, he started way down the order, up into P6.
Very nice start from him, yeah.
Ryan Atkinson, despite being pushed in a wall, into P4. Davido Wagano into P3.
We still have cars in the pit lane, and we still have the pace car out, but I presume it will be in this lap.
Yeah.
I cannot see any more debris. There's one of the lap cars unlapping himself.
That's Valentine. Yeah.
He's got to get a move. He's got to get a move on though. Go a little bit faster than that.
There's also Eastwood.
Also the Penske.
Eastwood, very bad season for her in IndyCar.
And they need to clear these two guys to come on, get a move on. Surely they'll be allowed to overtake that pace car on this trial.
Maybe there's some miscommunication. I have no clue.
But there are a lot of similarities to this oval than Pocono. It's a lot smaller oval, but very similar width. Very similar in terms of the danger of it. I mean, Pocono's had 2 enormous crashes in real life in the last 2 years.
But I mean, I was surprised it's Pocono. Meanwhile, I don't really see the pace car. There we go, it's green.
Pace car's got its green, and that's a fantastic restart from the cars on the outside. We've got Ibarazaki already climbing past Valentin, who was alongside the leader. Those guys are a lap down, though, and now they're going to start holding absolutely everybody up. We've got a battle here between Valentin
and Eastwood. So Eastwood overtakes. Ragano is going to take the matter in his own hands and start to lap these guys.
And it doesn't seem we have many blue... Well, if we do have blue flags, it looks like Eastwood is not adhering to any of them. She's not giving up that place to the number 25 car. And Valentin and Eastwood becoming sort of roadblocks here and allowing other cars to catch up. We've got now Atkinson bottled up behind.
And
I think that's
the championship contender, at least the ex-championship contender, Toby Bullard. Look how slowly he's going.
We're going side by side now, coming into the next corner, and look at how slowly Valentin is going on that outside line right behind Atkinson. That's a really slow line. Up the inside goes the DHL car, and that should be an easy move for him. It is. He's through.
Yeah, it's just sad. It was Nisbet, DJ Nisbet. Good job from him.
I promise you for next race I will learn these cars off by heart, like I know in MMS.
Oh, but really making a mistake.
It really helps with your fluidity of commentary. But anyway,
there we go.
Back to the actual
Eastwood becoming a moving chicane. Not what you want.
Look, she's 7/10 a lap slower than her personal best, which is a 24.0.
Oh dear, 3 wide.
Almost 3 wide. That's really well cleared. But now we have the 28 of Nisbet up the inside as well, and he's also going to take that place now. Atkinson's going to get past. But we got the Andretti car on the inside. It's almost 3 wide as the McLaren also passes.
Oh, there is Pascal in the pits.
The other car, and look at this lag spike. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sorry. As I said, the pit lane doesn't like me. It wasn't bad in Homestead, so I just assume it's like crowded pit lanes. I can turn them off, and I think I will Kawapich now. Getting a good run.
Inside of a couple of cars there.
Yeah, she was obviously kicked from Aston Martin after Virgin got out. Now she's having a pretty good season, scoring points.
She's about to go in front of the Andretti here. Gotta be careful.
Stefan de Jong, just as aggressive as his brother.
De Jong overtaken, and I believe that is the Chip Ganassi car just ahead. As we have
De
now...
Jong has some damage.
Does De Jong have damage? He is going quite slowly.
Now you can see that his front wing is flickering. He has damage.
It would certainly make sense if he did have damage. He's being overtaken left, right, there goes the other Chip Ganassi car at the inside. And past.
That's
and we got one of the Arrow Schmidt-Peterson cars. Oh, sorry, I actually had a...
Yes, look at the Acampo moving into the points.
So that will be his first points of the season if he can hold on to those, and he was caught up in that incident.
Meanwhile, Laura too good, having a good race, qualifying.
He got away scot-free, as that's one of the Carlins. As the Carlins are not having that bad of a race here. We have seen Kraus here.
On to Suominen, literally finish.
On to, I don't know which team that is.
That's the Andretti.
Under the Andretti's, yeah.
Barton still P6 chasing down
That
FJ.
Penske does look very, very quick, but it just
Yeah.
doesn't seem to be able to overtake the top guys as it is chasing down Mansell Clark.
Mansell Clark obviously having a good season. Tommy Bullard back into shape. Aguirre is lapped. We have Rogano, Ibarazaki, and Takashiro, who's easily leading.
That Dale Coyne racing car has always been at the front this season. Continuing that trend, and that's a move now for position 25.
Oh,
well, the ASP car's getting caught
Valentine
up.
into the wall.
And Valentine has hit the wall quite hard there. I think that might be terminal damage because he pulled over to the side immediately, but no, actually no, he's kept going.
Yeah, again, the car I think is too much damage. I think he
He
needs
looks
to
to
retire.
have got away with that one, just about.
Meanwhile, the 48 does retire. Yeah,
We already had that retirement from the big wreck early on in the race.
yeah.
You've got the Penske and the ASP side by side.
This isn't even for position. I don't think that's
Exactly.
what it is.
But yeah, this is just the tail end of the field now. This is really the guys who can see the points ahead of them, and they'll be looking to get them. Currently holding on to the last points position is Isabel Harvey.
Yeah.
Who has got that's into the wall, and that's
Lucien.
surely damage.
No, that's Arts. Arts, and
That's
that's for
surely
position.
damage for Arts. He saw a bit of bodywork fly off there
That is for position as well.
as
So
the car slammed into the wall, and that's compromised Isabel Harvey. And now here comes Harvey's teammate, Luca Da Campo, the Aston Martin Academy.
and Simon
driver.
Cycron, aka Silius Sodus, trying to overtake the only Italian in the field. If I reckon, oh, Harvey made a mistake.
Harvey's made a big mistake. He's washed up very wide, overtaken by his teammate, and now here comes.
Oh.
Oh, that's contact there, spinning around goes the car of
Oh dear,
Isabel
that's
Harvey
Shepherd, that's
into the
Smoliak.
air.
Eastwood stops it in
About 5
time,
or 6 cars involved. Eastwood in the walls again. Harvey's continued along his way,
and it's a caution. It's an
That is a
immediate
caution. We got cars all over the road. Valentine
have
seems to be caught up in it
Taggart.
again. That was an audacious move. Really, really audacious move.
What on earth?
And it did not pay off whatsoever. Let's see a replay of it.
Let's see on board with Taggart. He avoided all of it.
Be careful not to face the pit lane though.
Oh, it's a bit of lag, but you can make out that there was a huge incident.
That Dale Coyne car, while one of them is leading the race, the other one's just caused a pretty big crash.
And look, they went into the pit lane, into the pit road to avoid the carnage,
So
cutting the
that's why
cords.
Valentine and him were going very slowly. Into the pits, you can see the Dale Coyne car.
Yeah.
Off
Rest in
Synchron-
peace, Silius Sodus.
And oh my god, the lag, please.
I can just go backwards instead of forwards.
So pace car out.
Tommy Bullard has
leads.
taken a lead, so some drivers pitted from the
And
front.
where has the former race leader gone? He must have pitted because he's
Yeah,
dropped
yeah.
really far down the order
Takashiro
here.
has pitted.
Takashiro, I don't know where Takashiro rests. I presume
He's
probably in
driving.
the 20th.
He's driving the 33 car. It hasn't updated, so he pitted this lap. Because this GUI updates each lap.
Well, he's pitted under caution, or maybe just before the caution was given. We've got the green flag shown, so I think we're going to be going green on the next lap.
I don't know.
But let's have a talk about Kurata Chinawi because, you know, fired from Aston Martin on the back of a fairly miserable season, I'd say, in Lotus's back pocket all season apart from that one Hockenheim race. How important is this IndyCar championship to her?
I'd say
you?
very, considering it's not a bad season, scoring points in Toronto, at the moment 18th in the championship with 10 points, considering how close the championship is with the 18 car point system. I believe if she keeps up her consistency, she might rebuild her reputation as a driver. He, whatever.
Of course, her goal will obviously be to get to F1. That's the pinnacle
Yeah, did they
of
have
this tier system.
They have skill, it's just that Virgin, not a good car, a boat. Aston Martin inherited that and is trying to make it less of a boat. So yeah, it's looking a good. It's looking into the good future for both of them in Chinami and Aston Martin. Meanwhile, Pace car is still out.
Still out on track, despite the fact there's no debris.
I mean, it was quite a big incident with 6 to 5 cars being involved.
Still, we're just about half distance. That's Whitaker in the Chip Ganassi. Yeah, in the Chip Ganassi, unlapping himself.
Oh, I think that's signifying that next lap is going to be the green lap, because that happened previously on the caution.
Yes, it did, and there you go, all the other lap cars. Valentine's coming through. There's Hannah Eastwood in the background also coming through.
And we have the... I think that's the car of Ethan Bishop as well coming through, but they are I think they're not allowed to overtake. I think they are side by side of the leaders.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
But we'll see. But yeah, should be interesting stuff on the restart. We've got a lot of cars who haven't pitted yet on worn tyres and a lot who have. So let's go to the back.
Here we go.
We'll have to look to the back to see. Pace cars enter the pit lane. We're going to be underway very, very shortly. And I think we are now green flag.
We are green.
Once they come off the corner, we're green.
Now.
Now we go green.
Now.
We have gone green. Fantastic restart from Boulard from the lead. He's had a very good restart. We got a battle between the two lap cars here. The Chip Ganassi trying to go down the inside and become the lead lap car in this race, and successfully doing it. That's for 31st position. Might not mean anything now, but you never know. It is only an oval, about an 18-second lap. Or 23 seconds for these cars.
Kraus making a move.
Kraus is also in. He's actually full position. There's been a couple of bit of smoke there.
It might have been
a couple of tracks from wheels.
They are slowing down. It's an immediate caution.
We got another pace car's back out on track again, and we got a couple of cars in the pits. One of the Penske's. That's one of the Arrowsmith-Peterson cars. So what's happened here?
Oh dear, I have no clue, but it didn't look good.
I see a car in the air there. Let's have a look at this.
That's massive.
Oh, it's contact between the Penske.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's Clark. Oh, and then...
Oh, goodness.
And then Harvey and Barton.
Harvey once again caught up in it, smashing into the outside wall. Pace car came out immediately. He pretty much didn't have to stop driving through the pit lane. Just could have kept going.
We have a record number of cautions this season, 3.
Yeah, it just gets the tap from the Arrowsmith-Peterson car, which just keeps it...
And then just no time to react. Out of the way of Tanneman.
So you could say there that Matthew Barton's car was involved in 2 separate incidents.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Because it's true.
We have another caution though, and that one was very quick. So we've only been racing. We've only had half a lap of racing in the last 6 or 7.
Yeah, we have the 81 is 6 laps down.
And everybody is trundling through now.
Repulli Pascana is 6 laps down. Would you believe that? Oh, and the number 3, Barton is out. Barton
has retired a bit too much for that car to handle, I would think. Probably massive suspension damage on it. But Nisbet right now in 7th position. We got Waltrip in 6th in the Chip Ganassi. Ahead is the Team Penske, number 22 Menards of Hannah Eastwood, who started on the back row of the grid and has made her way up into 5th already.
No, that's 31st.
Sorry, 31st. Yes, my bad.
Repulli Pascana, I think he's just been stuck in a pit lane this whole race.
Actually, to be fair, Eastwood's been involved in quite a few incidents. Then if we look just to the car ahead, that's position 34, Ethan Bishop. Ahead of that is the Chip Ganassi of Laura Tugard.
No, that's McLaren. That's the McLaren.
Oh yes, it is not a Chip Ganassi. It looks like Scott Dixon's livery, but it isn't. Chinawi's climbed 1 position up to 4th.
Swarming into 3rd, then we have Valentine Aguirre, Kraus and Boulard, who has... This is a wicked race, you have to admit.
Boulard is leading for Rahul Letterman, Laganen Racing, and that would be a good result for them, for sure. I mean, the other cars, I don't know where Yaya Tunde currently stands in this race, nor do I. But Chinami in the top 4, Boulard leading the race. It's a good race for them so far. Yeah. They look like they're going to be picking up a lot of points.
I mean, Toby Boulard, if I'm honest, he won round 1. Then he finished 35th due to an incident. Okay, next lap is going to go green.
We are going green next lap, yeah. The car's starting to perform in double file, the lap ones at least.
Yeah, so He won round 1, then he finished 35th due to the incident, but now he's in the lead. He's in a good position to get another win and put himself back into championship contention.
And he's got a lot of lap cars between. He's got potential lap cars between him and the next competition, so he gets another good restart.
We have Ben Misery outside of points, the current championship leader,
despite the good start.
Yeah, so everything is just going, in a good way for Toby Bullard.
It's all kind of turned on its head here.
Yeah.
We've got now the green flags being shown. Pace car has come into the pit lane. We have one corner and we'll be under green flag racing once again. And hopefully this time it lasts a little bit longer than it did. Terrain now becoming flat. Round the corner they come, and we racing once again under green flag conditions, and it's another perfect restart from Bullard. Not as good as the last one, but he's managed to pull ahead from the Chip Ganassi car as they now come into turn 2. And the Ganassi car actually on the inside has been able to take that position.
Legitimately, in the background, overtaking Max and Kraus.
And now here comes where's the 31 car in all of this? Here it is on the inside, another 98 also going to follow it through. Bullard's dropped down to 3rd.
Look at Chinami.
We have a new race leader. Chinami's also making a move on her teammate. That's for 3rd place, so Bullard has had an awful restart. Initially a good launch, it's all gone wrong for him though. In the
look at Kraus. Kraus is losing even more positions. Kraus is now losing a position to Laura Toogood. Toogood
now up into 4th or 5th position,
Second.
I cannot tell, in the McLaren.
Second.
There goes Laura Toogood up the inside of Toby Bullard as well.
I think Bullard's tyres are gone.
Bullard, he must pitch soon, and that remember the cars he pitted earlier, they might really jump this queue because of the cautions.
As Valyak has pitted.
Valyak coming out. Who's that coming out the pits? That's Valyak.
And somebody else looks like a yellow car. It's Simon Cycron.
Cycron, yeah, he's been involved in a lot of instances. He's holding up Luca. He's holding up Luca da Campo right now. As that is Lucian in P9.
Is it Luca di Campo? Da Campo.
Da Campo.
Okay.
Da Campo.
Meanwhile, Davide Ragano dropping a lot in this race. Sad to see, but oval racing is bollocks.
Can certainly be. It can be very frustrating. It can be nice to watch because you have all these cars really close together, but there is a big potential for slightly tragic races, both literally and metaphorically. But now we have Luca da Campo. He hasn't scored points all season. He's on the back of the Chip Ganassi of Waltrip.
It's gonna go either very well or very wrong.
He's going up the inside. He's going low.
He's gone so low. He's gonna do it.
The lead Arrow-Schmidt-Peterson car in this race, it looks like it's about to take a position away, and has done. No, he hasn't.
Is it a caution?
We have. I think it looks like we have a caution because everyone's gone into single file. We have a caution.
There was
and what is the cause of this caution? We got one of the Chip Ganassis of Whittaker involved, Marchetti involved. So what's happened here?
It wasn't a turn 2 or turn not. No, it's into.
We had the smoke. It's at turn 1. We have all the smoke there, going all the way back. Now this is at the very front of the pack. The 2 lap cars at the front of the pack. So this is coming out the pits.
It's not here.
It can't be here. No, that was Valyak coming out of the pit. So it's further ahead.
Let's see Taggart.
Let's have a look on Taggart. Maybe we could see it. Through the last corner, up the inside of the RSP Motorsport car, and we're going 3 wide up ahead. I think this is the problem.
No, it doesn't.
No, they've made it through safely.
Doesn't feel like it. I don't know what could have been the issue.
We've got a big cluster of cars ahead, though. Big cluster of cars ahead. As Taggart tapped the back of the ASP.
I have no clue what could have happened here.
Car of Eastwood in 31st.
Considering Eastwood has been in almost every incident, let's just go with her.
We're still under green flag racing with no real issues presenting themselves. It's clean racing.
I have no idea why the caution was called out.
Up the inside there.
We don't have mandatory cautions. We do not have stage racing. I do not know what has happened.
We're still green. I mean, those skid marks have been there for a while.
Oh,
there you go. There you go. Eastwood went into the wall again. Taggart's come back across on the road and taken out a few cars and has got a puncture.
No, that's smoke. That's engine gone.
I don't know if it's the engine is coming from the wheel, so I presume it's rubbing.
That's from the front. The engine goes from the front, no matter where the engine is placed.
Okay,
itself.
that's weird physics. That's a big crash. That's a big crash behind Taggart.
Yeah. So the retirements are definitely going to increase. Yep.
There you go. A lot of retirements. Number 24, 7, and 20 all out of this race.
Number 24. That's
Isabel Harvey, after being involved in numerous incidents, has finally called it quits.
So Taggart, Harvey,
Bishop is out. Bishop is out of this race.
Yeah. But Repuli Pascana, 9 laps down, still driving. That's
still going. So that will be a promotion up the order.
Yeah, that's determination.
So, fourth caution of the Grand Prix here at the Oval.
Nazareth Grand Prix, really just like Jesus crosswalk, full of pain and suffering for the drivers.
Now, don't worry if you don't like ovals. Do not worry. Next weekend or next race, we are headed
tomorrow.
Tomorrow, even we are headed to the road course of, I actually don't know where, but I do know it is a road course.
It's Mosport.
We're heading to Mosport, which is a track that many people like, and I certainly like it. I will be in the booth for that one with my driver knowledge enhanced.
Yeah. Jesus, this race, it's you know what, it only is 26 minutes so far.
We still have 16 laps to go. Provided there are no cautions, this will be done in about 6 or 7 minutes. But I don't think there won't be any more cautions. So, pace car for the fifth time if you count the start of the race, has come into the pit lane and has left the pack by itself. We've got Suominen leading the race for the first time.
Suominen, and we have Chinami and Tugut and Bullard. Bullard kind of still existing there.
Here we go. We are green, and that is a very similar restart that Suomen's got from Bullard, but has managed to pull away from the lap car just behind.
Yeah, from Aguirre.
Aguirre, if that's how you say it. We've got Varyak behind, holding up Kawata Chinami, who is in effective second, but is being swamped here by the number 18 car. And up the inside goes Laura Tugut's McLaren.
Yep.
And that is fourth position, I believe.
Tugut's got P2 now.
Bullard's going through, Eastwood's going through, Kraus is going through, everybody going past Chinami, who's stuck on the outside, on the high side.
Meanwhile, look at a pack behind her. This is Valentine.
We have got an enormous train of cars. Valentine is holding an absolute good train. We got 3 wide coming into the last major corner. Is this going to work? It looks like it has, because Nisbet has lost about 4 places in the space of 1 corner, stuck on the high side. And we got 3 wide behind us, Campo, and one of the Chip Ganassi's in there as well.
Waltrip, Campo, and I think that's Cecile Lucien.
Campo's trying to hold on for his first point of the season. He's dropped about 4 places from the start of the restart.
Yeah, at least the restart is clean. There hasn't been any major deaths yet, as that's the wrong button.
We have an enormous train of cars. This is Atkinson, who is a lap down, or multiple laps down, we don't know. Atkinson is in 29th, the Japanese driver, stuck on the high side.
Atkinson's just a lap down.
But it's all looking quite clean here. We got Valentin trying to make a move now.
The Acampo has sent it on to teammate.
His teammate, the Acampo. Oh, that's why the Chip Ganassi's round to the wall. Hefty impact for him. And also for Lucien, I think that was also into the barrier.
Yeah, there we go, that's caution. Caution's
out. And that's another caution. We've had 4 green lap.
Okay, so that's Mansell, Clark, and Richard Waltrip. 2 rivals in FJ. Just
Waltrip's closed the door on him there.
Yeah.
I think Clark was a bit opportunistic, but Waltrip left him no room whatsoever. And that was only going to end one way.
Yeah.
Waltrip spinning off and collecting Lucien.
Number 4.
That's a big impact, though. I wouldn't be surprised if the toe, or the drive line, whatever you want to call it, is completely screwed on that car, because he's hit it rear first.
Yeah, that's never good. He's still going on, though.
For those who don't know what I mean by toe or drive line, it's the angle that you hold your steering wheel to keep it straight. And normally, if your toe is completely fine, your steering wheel will be straight, and when it is straight, your car goes in a straight line.
I mean, in IndyCar, it's never straight, actually.
Well, yeah, I mean, here we're on an oval, so you want to actually tilt the toe slightly so that you have to... Because essentially what you can do is you can adjust the drive line so that you don't have to turn through the actual bank corners. You're turning mostly on the straight.
Yeah,
it's quite amusing to watch.
To correct the toe, basically. They turn to the right to drive straight, and let go of the steering, and they just, you know, don't turn through the corner, the steering just for them. Ben Misery climbed into P7.
From 29th on the grid.
Yeah, he got into the points, then dropped from the points, and then again he got into the points. That's your championship leader, ladies and gentlemen. Regano Chinami drops to P5, Kraus consistently in the top 5. Bullard, somewhat, again, consistently top 5. Laura Tugut, though, did a push. She did a push. As James has been called by, I don't know, he's just off. I'm gonna use... Oh, is it... Okay. Technical difficulties, oh dear. Is it on?
The screen share is working now, yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to count out any of the cautions due to the sheer amount of footage we would lose.
If you're watching this in the edit, make sure you put in the Simpsons technical difficulties music in there.
Can't do that, I don't want to be copy striked.
God damn it, Susan. Well, anyway. Suo Minan is probably the first driver to maintain his lead between cautions this entire race.
I mean, at least we won't be affected by Copa.
Yeah, but it's been a good drive from him.
Yeah, I mean...
In that bright red car. He's been consistent at the front, which is what you need.
Yeah, only today, though. It hasn't been the best season for him at the moment, but I mean, it's sitting around 3 today. Like, there's still a lot of the season to go. We're literally at 1/3 of the season today. 1/3?
That would be a lot of very useful and good points, though.
Or are we on 1/4 of the season?
If the 98 can hold on to its current advantage over the field, which of course resides in track position, but this pace car is really taking, or the marshals are really taking their time to remove any debris.
I mean, I don't blame them.
That pace car is still staying out.
Has anyone retired in this time? The 60 did. No, wait, that's Eric. Wait, so Pascana is 11 laps down, but he will get into 30th. Unless some more people retire, then he's gonna be a very lucky man.
Which is not points, but to round off the top 3, we have number 98 car of Suominan currently leading this race for Andretti. In second place, the number 66 car, and in third place we have the number 42.
The pace car is in. There is no double file restart.
Pace car has come in. Yeah, there's no double file. So we're going to be green here, and now we are. We are green for lap 51 or 57. We have 7 laps to go here at Nazareth Speedway. And Suominan has had a perfect restart, but now Laura Tugan is going to be attacking second position. Oh, sorry, no, that's not second position, that's a lap car. So Laura Tugan is in those, and then we have Toby Bullard right behind, so I've been mistaken in them all race.
And there's Kraus. Kraus is going for P3.
This is for a podium position. Kraus has put his nose in. He's now managed to get. He's managed to put Bullard wide enough for him to be able to do that. That was into the wall. That was one of the cars into the wall.
That was
as Pascana comes out of the pits, probably now 10 laps down or something. So Regano's hit the wall, and now we have Eastwood stuck behind. Eastwood stuck in his draft. Stuck behind. That's Kraus going for the podium. Yep. Kraus has taken third place, and Chinami now on the inside of Bullard is going to take fourth if she can hold on to that one on the low side.
Yes, she can.
She's just about ahead, but can she hold on through the corner? Bullard's doing very well on the high side, but I'm afraid he's going to simply run out of grip, and through into fourth place goes Kawata Chinami's number 2 car.
Yeah, this isn't a flat-out oval, which just doesn't help you when you're on the high side. Ben Misery is going for a P5.
I get worse here. Misery's going for a top 5 finish. That'll be remarkable considering where he started this Grand Prix, and he's now up into 5th position.
Consistency is key, as there might have been an incident in the back.
He's low, and I think he's through. But no, it seems everyone's made it through. We got Arta under pressure from De Campo. That's for 12th position, which is points. De Campo looking for his first points this season. He's taken 12th position, and that's Eastwood going past. Eastwood, that's not for position. That's not for position.
That's just for bragging rights. Look how many cars I have unlapped myself on today. No,
and we've got Whitaker and another car just behind.
Tunde
in the Sato livery.
Whitaker also unlapping him, so this is just
Whitaker
sad to see.
Whitaker absolutely flying through there. Actually, no, he's in 16th position, so that was for position
so
for
Whitaker, despite
George
being
Whitaker.
in an incident, he climbed his way into the points.
As the camper now overtaking the number 18.
Cycron, who's lapped.
So that's not for position. So we have only one lap to go after this one for these drivers. So starting the final lap of this race, I'm sure it's already started it, is our race leader, who is still Suominen at the front. Laura Tukin is just behind. That's a move for the podium. That is fourth place. That's Ben Misery looking for fourth place. That's going to go right to the wire, but it's going to be. He's done it. He's got into fourth place. Chinami's down to fifth. Suominen, I think, has won here at Nazareth Speedway. Who's going to get fifth? It's Chinami by about half a car length.
Okay, so the order is indeed it is Suominen, and we have two good crowds. Misery, Chinami.
Misery climbing 25 positions from 29
Nisbet, Gradinu na grid, Takashiro, Marchetti, Barazaki, the Campo, Cycron, obviously not in his position, Whitaker, Clerk still scores points, although he might on the thing.
De Jong seemed to be nursing a damaged car all race long though, so good job to him.
Waltrip scores points.
Waltrip at 18th, Sunday 19th.
Out on points, oh dear.
First car out of the points. Lucien involved instance, Valyak, Tanneman, Chauffeur, Johnson, never mind. None of them scoring any points.
Okay, then.
That was pretty hectic stuff. We had, I believe, 5 cautions it was?
Yeah.
4 or 5 cautions?
It was 6, I think. Yeah, let's see. So Pascana officially 14 laps down. That's current record. Congratulations. That's
which I think will stand for a long time because Pascana's actually classified.
That's my driver of the day.
Driver of the day for me has to go to Ben Misery. Up 25 places. Went into the points, went back out of them, and now back into them. He is really a championship contender.
Yeah.
But good job to Suominen and Andretti for that win. Highs and lows for Andretti all race long.
Yeah, I mean, considering you had how many cautions did we have? 6? Yeah, it was a hectic race, but...
You've got 2 Andrettis in the top 10, and then the other 2 haven't scored any points.
That's just oval racing.
Well, no, De Jong is in 16th, so he'll get I think 3 points. But where is TJ Nisbet?
Also in the points.
Oh, he's also in the points. Okay, I've just been a total donkey and missed all of them. Then, so Andretti, every car in the points. Now, because there is no, of course, official Constructors' Championship like you see in Formula 1. Basically, Constructors' Championship goes to the team who had a driver who won the championship. So, let's say, for example, Laura Toogood wins the championship, then McLaren are Constructors' Champions.
It's weird.
Even if they only had 1 car entered. But yeah.
Yeah, that's it from us. See you next time on Mosport for the, let me get it correct,
Canadian Tire is the official sponsor.
Spelled Canadian Tire Grand Prix because I cannot spell. Canadian Tire Grand Prix. So see you then. Remember, that's it from me.
Apologies for the subpar commentary on my end today. It'll be much better tomorrow, do not worry.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's it from us. Be sure to be safe on the roads, don't drink and drive, wear your seatbelt, and don't go for throttle on some ovals. Bye bye.